Welcome. This talk is on digital well-being, a mindful guide to smartphone sanity. And I thought we'd start by playing a little game. We'll play hands up, okay, so you have to play along, please. So, how many of you use your phone to tell the time? How many of you use your phone as your alarm clock? How many of you use your phone whilst walking? How many of you use your phone whilst driving? Ooh. Yeah, we feel a bit shady about that one. GPS, probably okay. GPS okay. Texting, really not so much. Yeah, okay. How many of you use the phone whilst on the toilet? Yeah? I mean, it's kind of dead time otherwise, and you might as well check your email, see what's going on. But there's some pretty alarming research out there as to what's on our phone. E. coli, salmonella, fecal matter. If you think about it, you come out of the toilet, you wash your hands, you don't wash the phone. And then you put your phone on your face. Yeah? So if you're a toilet phone user like me, you can get these little sanitary wipes for your phone. Give your phone a little bath every now and then. It's probably a good idea if you don't want to be spreading germs around. Okay, back to hands up. How many of you stop breathing when you check your email? This one sounds nuts, but it's not. Okay, so there's new research which shows that 81% of office workers stop breathing when they check their email. 81%, that's almost everyone, right? And when I heard this statistic, I was like, that's insane. These people are insane that are not breathing whilst they're checking their inbox. But I went back to my computer, I was checking my inbox, and I realized I wasn't breathing. This doesn't make any sense. It's completely irrational. Obviously, everything about breathing is good for you trying to process whatever's in the email. There's no good reason at all. So check this for yourself when you go home. See if you breathe when you check email. It also works for like social media and text and things like that. Make sure you're breathing. Obviously, breathing is absolutely fundamental. So bringing some mindful awareness to whether you're breathing at that time is a really useful thing to do. How many of you, back to hands up, have ever felt phantom vibrations in your leg? So this is when your leg rings, but your phone isn't in your pocket. Yeah. Yeah, I get that as well. Sometimes ladies have it that they experience their bag vibrating, but actually the phone's not. There's no alert. It's not going off. Yeah, so we have these sort of perceptions where this stuff is happening, but actually it's not happening. It's a very weird sensation when your leg rings and there's no phone there at all. Okay, they've come up with a name for that one. It's called hypovibochondria. So if you want to impress your friends, you can use that one. Okay, how many of you feel anxious when your smart device is not with you? Yeah, a little bit. That one's called nomophobia. I like that one. Yeah, so most people have that. Most people find it difficult to leave the house without their device because it's connected to everything. Your whole world is in there, right? So it kind of makes sense. But there is something quite nice. I've started retraining myself on this. When I walk the dog, I leave my phone at home. Actually, it felt really like dangerous and scary and risky the first time I did it. My brain's going like, well, what if the dog gets injured? And it's like, well, okay, so I don't have a phone, but everyone else in the world does. So hopefully someone will help me. Okay. And then 2 questions. These are not hands up ones. So first question. On average, how many hours a day do you think you spend with eyes on screen? And we're including TV. Throw out a few numbers. What are we getting? 10? Any advance on 10? Let's do an auction. Advance on 10? 12 at the back there? 12 at the back? Man at the back? 12? Any advance on 12? 18 on average. Are you just throwing that out there? You just want to win this auction. It's not a real auction, by the way. You don't win anything. 18. That's a big number. you need to sleep more. No? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so when I do this training with new starters in businesses, often the figures are around that sort of area. It's sort of 15 to 17, where people are really racking their brains thinking, well, actually, is there any time in my life when I'm not? How this device is connected to so many things in your life. Just acknowledge those things. So it's connected to your contacts, so your family, your friends, your loved ones, your colleagues, your acquaintances. And there's probably some contacts in there you don't even know who they are. It's connected to your work, maybe, or your caretaking responsibilities. It's got your diary in there, your schedule, your to-do list. You can feel what's coming up, what's already been. And just imagine in the other hand, so in the right hand without the phone, just imagine all the people in your life that you spend time with physically. Just imagine holding them there. You've got your partner, maybe your friends, parents, close family members, colleagues, people that are actually part of your physical reality on a regular basis. So in the left hand you have your digital world, your digital awareness. And in the right hand you have your physical world. And just sitting with the question, are those two worlds in balance? And just breathing into that question. Does my relationship with each of those worlds feel good to me? And if I had one intention of something to change as I move away from this session, what would it be? And bring that intention with compassion. Acknowledge that you're doing the very best that you can. What might I change to bring my worlds into balance? And then on the next breath, just coming back into the room, maybe wiggling the fingers and toes. And in your own time, allowing the eyes to open. Great. I have been told that's time up. So I wanted to end just by saying I have a digital boundaries worksheet that I'm very happy to send you. If you just send me a blank email, it helps you work out boundaries between when you use a phone, different times, different people to show up with, things you might need. So drop me an email if you'd like that. Just do a blank email with the subject line as sanity, and I'll send that on to you. It's been a pleasure talking to you today. Thank you very much for your attention. Go well.